that you did not have a conversation with Mr. Khawula? General?
Yes.
Yes, I'm simply just saying for clarity, because I know this is something that you wanted to set the record straight with.
Yes.
All right, so now if we can then go to the actual chats exchange. Can you please go to page 191? Are you there, General?
Yes.
191?
Yes, I'm at 191.
So you see there on the 17th of September at 8:45 a.m., you send to Sergeant Nkosi a screenshot. Now, the screenshot itself is at page 226. And there it's a post by Musa Khawula talking about Mr. Matlala and making a number of allegations.
226.
226, yes. So that's the actual screenshot.
Yes.
So that's just a screenshot of a post by Mr. Khawula setting out a number of allegations against Mr. Matlala and his wife.
Yes.
Now, if you go back to the chat, so we're still on page 191.
Yes.
Sergeant Nkosi responds to you with crying face emojis and says, "Ish." Do you see that?
Yes.
Then you forward to him what you've said is a message from Mr. Matlala indicating that somebody sent this to him demanding money.
Yes.
You see that? And then this is followed up by a call
Yes.
at 9:04. There's a call from Sergeant Nkosi at 9:05. And then you forward another message from Mr. Matlala to Sergeant Nkosi saying, somebody's sending stories to Musa Khawula about you. I'm warning him to not even try write about you. So you are forwarding this message,
Yes.
right? Then at chat 3, you send a screenshot. You forward a screenshot that Mr. Matlala sent to you, correct?
Yes.
And that screenshot is at page 227.
I see it.
And from the looks of it, this is a conversation between someone and Musa Khawula,
Yes.
where that individual is telling Mr. Khawula not to write stories,
That's correct.
correct? Right? And then if we go back to the chats, at 9:17, you give Sergeant Nkosi a call. So that's at chat 4. You see that?
Yes.
Now, you say in your statement that after receiving this information from Sergeant Nkosi, you told Mr. Matlala first. Sorry. After receiving this information from Mr. Matlala, you told Mr. Matlala then that you would not be able to assist, that instead you will ask Sergeant Nkosi to assist. Is that correct?
Yes. But firstly, I indicated he can go even to the nearest police station. And then he said if Nkosi is not busy, then he can come and assist him with the statement.
So just to clarify this, are you saying that the suggestion for Sergeant Nkosi to assist came from Mr. Matlala?
Yes, he said if he's not busy. And then I spoken to him to say if he's not busy. I asked him where he is. He said he's around. I said Matlala was having this problem. I forwarded him everything. And then he said, no, you will see him later. He was still busy. That is all.
Okay, just to clarify, Mr. Matlala sent you this information. You say to him, you can go to the nearest police station to open a case. He says, if Sergeant Nkosi is not busy, can he accompany me? And you then go and speak to Sergeant Nkosi.
No, I phoned him because I was in Kimberley that day.
Yes, I mean, so you call Sergeant Nkosi
Yes,
to further this request from Mr. Matlala.
yes.
All right. And when is it on that same day that you phone Sergeant Nkosi?
Yeah, after I forwarded him all the screenshots and everything.
Okay. Now, why would Mr. Matlala require Sergeant Nkosi's assistance, given that you have testified, and I think it's also in your statement, that Mr. Matlala is a businessman, several entities, roots in security industry? One would imagine that he's familiar with the process of opening a case. Why did you think it was necessary to ask Sergeant Nkosi to accompany him?
I have already testified that they are close, and sometimes Nkosi could phone me being with him, and maybe it's for that reason.
Now, if indeed they are, if, as you say, they are close, why did Mr. Matlala send the request through you and not directly to Sergeant Nkosi?
I don't know.
And you didn't see anything problematic with you forwarding that request to Sergeant Nkosi?
I said he was asking for an advice, what can he do? And that is what I testified about, that from time to time you'll do so. You'll phone me asking for advice for certain things which needs police. So you will ask me, what do I do? There is this kind of a thing. And then I advise that you can go to the police station and open a case. Then we can do entrapment for that particular person. And then try to get the money and see how much he wants, and then and so forth. He then asked if Nkosi is not busy, can he assist him? I said no, I will find out from him. And then I phoned Nkosi.
General, I guess I'm trying to determine that Mr. Matlala makes this request of you. You then communicated this to Sergeant Nkosi to do. Were you envisaging doing an operation, or were you asking Sergeant Nkosi to do this as a personal favor because of his relationship with Mr. Matlala?
No, mostly issues of extortion, if you can check even at my statement, is dealt by us as organized crime, doing entrapment and so forth. So even if you went to the police station, they were going to call people from the province and wherever. So you might have done so himself also.
Then the curiosity is, why do you tell Sergeant Nkosi to assist him? You've directed him to a police station. Why are you using your position to tell Sergeant Nkosi to go with him to the police station or to assist him in whatever way? You've already sent him to a police station.
Yes.
Why do you consider it necessary to have Sergeant Nkosi go with him?
No, because since he mentioned his name to say, can he assist him? Other than that, it's not the first time that I send members from head office to go and take statement or assist anybody who is complaining. I usually do that.
So you reached out to Sergeant Nkosi because Mr. Matlala requested Sergeant Nkosi to help him.
Yeah.
That's what you've just said now.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Matlala decides, I want Nkosi to come and help me. He speaks to you, his friend, about the same period that he's advancing loans to you, and then he picks, after you say to him, go to a police station, he decides, no, that's not good enough. I want Nkosi to assist me, and you oblige him. You call Nkosi, you say, go with him to assist him. That only makes sense to me if it is you using your position and your friendship with Mr. Matala to allow him to tell you what he wants. He tells you, I want Nkosi to help me. And you say, Nkosi, go help. It makes sense only that way to me, that here's your benefactor who tells you, I want Nkosi to help me. It's not good enough that you tell me to go to a police station. I want Nkosi to help me. And you oblige him. It's just wrong on the face of it.
Yeah, I indicated to him I'll check with Nkosi if he's not busy, and then to assist him. If because he was busy, then you couldn't have helped him, you could have went to the police station. But anyhow, as I have indicated before, when Nkosi phoned him about it, he indicated that his attorney is dealing with it and he didn't open a case.
Forget what he has said. We are talking about your conduct as head of organized crime, who is friends with this person, who gives you money, a loan, and then in that same period, he asks you to do certain things, and you do. And I want to go back to the theme that, well, I can see why Mr. Matala would say, I've got my person in there, because he makes requests on you and you oblige him. You don't say to him, no, I have advised you to go to the police station. You go to the police station, and if you don't go to the police station, that's it. You don't do that. You say, Nkosi, help him. And Nkosi, as you've told us, he's not just a friend, he's your subordinate. So you've tasked him to go and assist Matlala when he has time. I completely, I think, understand why Mr. Matlala would think, I've got my person inside. I ask him for things, I tell him what I want, and he does it for me. I can see where he comes from.
Except that I do so with everybody. I indicated that Nkosi and Matlala, they are known to each other, hence he mentioned the name. And I asked Nkosi if he was busy or not busy. If he's not busy, he can assist. If he's busy, then he will go to the police station. So I don't know, because from what I've indicated, whatever we discussed, it ended by Nkosi phoning him and him indicating to Nkosi that for now my attorney is dealing with it, let's park it.
General, to complete this picture, that's not how it ended. In fact, 2 weeks later, Nkosi shared a warrant with Mr. Matlala, and that warrant was a warrant for Musa Khawula's arrest. And the purpose of sharing that warrant with Mr. Matlala was so that Matlala can assist in the arrest of Mr. Khawula. So, arising from where this whole thing started with you, it ended up with a warrant being obtained, not with Mr. Matlala as complainant, but somebody else as complainant. But that warrant was then shared by Nkosi with Matlala, with the hope that Matlala would assist Nkosi to arrest Mr. Musa Khawula. That's the evidence this commission has had. And Mr. Nkosi himself, Sergeant Nkosi himself, confirmed that.
Yes, and I have testified here that I have no knowledge of that particular matter. I was not even involved. I didn't know about it. It was a different matter or matters, as I was informed, that there was this one of a cyber crime and there was a murder warrant somewhere and so forth. And I was not informed about it and I didn't know about it. It happened, they executed where they executed it. It happened like that. So to link up with this one, it can goes well, but I have no knowledge of that one. And I'm not seeing it being linked because Matala didn't open a case, opted to go with an attorney to deal with this issue. But there were different complainants according to the evidence led here and what Nkosi have said. But I take what the commissioner is saying.
And when the arrest happened, you were informed, so you were notified that Mr. Khawula has been arrested
No,
by Nkosi. Did he not inform you?
no, it's other way around. When the arrest happened, I saw it from News 24. I forwarded to Nkosi. I even indicated to say it was to show him that that particular person who they were complaining about is again now a subject of arrest somewhere. It seems he's a problematic person.
In your evidence was that nuisance. You're just telling him there's that nuisance. And I want to explore that further. That
I said character, not
no,
nuisance.
you use the word nuisance is a nuisance, and I want to explore that further. You say you had nothing to do and you knew nothing about the cyber crime, and I think the other complaint was crimen injuria.
Yeah, I think there was also a
warrant.
murder. He was arrested for a murder, that one which you saw. It was a murder somewhere in KZN where they said he's still behind bars. So it was not.
Be
Yes.
that as it may,
Yeah.
it doesn't change what I want to raise with you.
Yes.
That you had nothing to do with it. You saw it reported, the crimen injuria and cyber crime and the murder one. You had absolutely nothing to do with them. That's what you're telling us. So the only one that you knew and had an involvement with, which is not a case because you tell us that Mr. Matala in the end never went to a police station, but the only one you had an involvement with because Mr. Matala has shared this information with you and you've shared it with Sergeant Nkosi, is this Musa Khawula issue. So when you say, whether you say that character or you say nuisance, and I do have a clear memory that you used the word and I noted it, you could only have been referring, therefore, he's a nuisance to Matala. You identified him as a problem on the basis of what you know, because the rest of it is in the media according to you. You get it from the media. So you don't even know the story behind those two other cases. What you say is the murder case and the cybersecurity and crimen injuria. You know nothing about it. So when you complain that he's a nuisance, it's because he's troubling your friend. You could only be saying it on that basis, because that's what piqued your interest. Your interest in this person is because he's creating problems for your friend. And that's why you describe him the way you do. And that's why you share information about him. It's because of the Matala issue that he has raised with you. Again, I want to go back to my theme that you had a problematic relationship with Mr. Matala, whether by design or it happened without you realizing the path that this is taking you down to. But you had this relationship with him that he calls on you, but you also act and take positions on the basis that it is your friend who's being troubled. That's what I'm suggesting to you, that your position in the end ends up doing Mr. Matala's bidding inadvertently or by design, And he's not at fault to think you are his person on the inside, you and others. But you, I'm talking about you now, not the others. Do you want to comment? Or feel free to comment if you want to, General.
Yeah, the word nuisance, I don't remember saying it. I said character.
My point remains, though, even if you didn't use the word nuisance, what I'm saying to you, the essence of what I'm putting to you is that your particular interest in Mr. Khawula, even as you share the media bits about him, it's because of the trouble that he's giving or threatening to your friend, to publish about your friend, these unflattering things in the post that you shared with Sergeant Nkosi. It's because of that. And Mr. Matlala sends it to you because he expects you to do something for him about it, and you do. You say to Nkosi, look at this.
There's nothing I can say will change the commissioner, the way he's thinking about this thing. I explained to say, my understanding is the person who was wanted to extort was somebody using the name of Khawula. And then again, I explained that when I saw this, I forwarded to Nkosi to say, hey, do you see that particular name which appeared that time? And I was not even aware they had a warrant somewhere and whatsoever. I don't know where does it fit with trying to assist to make sure Khawula doesn't bother Matlala or whatsoever. Because for starters, the person who was supposed to be entrapped there was the journalist who was using Khawula. And then me seeing this name again, or usually we are sharing this thing, and the whole chats which were here indicates that me and Nkosi share, irrespective of Matlala, with everything. So I can't change the commissioner's thinking about what the commissioner have just articulated. But I said what I wanted to say, and I will stick by that.
You were seeking the idea, your idea was that the journalist who was using Musa Khawula would be the one that's entrapped.
Yeah, that is what is in there, in those chats.
Okay.
It's not Mr. Khawula. He is making as if he's speaking to Khawula to get to hear how much can they charge, and then sending to Matlala so that Matlala can pay money to him, not to Khawula. It was not Khawula speaking to Matlala. It was somebody who was acting as an intermediary and pretending to be a journalist whom Khawula gave information to publish, whom for him not to publish, he must get something, and also Khawula to pay Khawula something. So that was what it was explained to me and what I understood. And that is why I took offense when it was suggested it is me who is saying to Khawula Chomi, trying to assist Matlala.
Thank you, General.
Commissioner Baloyi, the word you're looking for is menace. I wrote it down as well.
Yes, General, she's correcting me that you didn't say nuisance, you said menace. And I think my point remains that you considered him a menace because he's troubling your friend.
No,
That's
it's
why you
troubling
did-
everybody because it's arrested and everywhere.
No, General, you didn't know anything about, unless you want to tell the commission now, you want to change and say, I knew about the cybercrime thing that is done wrong. I knew about the crimen injuria. I knew about the murder. You've testified that you knew nothing about it. You just saw it in the newspaper and you just forwarded it. And the question was, why do you forward these things? And then you say, because he was a menace. And that's why I was sending this to Nkosi. That's how you answered. So my proposition to you, or what I was putting to you, was that, but you forward stuff that you are not involved with, no one has spoken to you about, and I accept that. It's stuff in the media. You are sharing it with Sergeant Nkosi because this is the guy, this is the man or the person who's troubling Matlala, and that's the only basis on which you could call him a menace. It is because he's troubling your friend. And the simple point I was making again is there's that problematic relationship where you have branded someone, as you say about Matlala. I think what applies to Mr. Matlala applies to to Khawula as well, which is he's innocent until proven guilty. So you didn't hold him guilty of anything. Stories are being said about him. You don't know anything about it. All you know is he's part of those people that are threatening Matlala, and you use your position. Thank you.
And where do we find, for the record, Ms. Bowe, where do we find menace?
My apologies, it will be in the transcript.
Or
tomorrow.
it will be in the transcript, or that was said in testimony?
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you very much. I missed that.